My mom tried to ground me at 26 for taking a job she didn't approve of, so I moved out. After a breakup earlier this year, I moved back in with my mom. The plan was simple: live there for about 6 months, save money, and then get my own place again. I knew it wasn't ideal, but I figured we could handle it for a short while. Things went fairly smoothly until I told her about a job I'd picked up. It wasn't anything wild, just a front desk position at a local tattoo studio. Scheduling appointments, handling calls, basic administrative work. When I shared the news, my mom's reaction was explosive. She immediately said, "You're better than that. Only delinquents work there." I tried to stay calm and explained, "It's literally just paperwork and scheduling." I'm not tattooing bikers in the living room, but she refused to hear me out. In her eyes, the environment itself was trash, and by working there, I was lowering myself. Then came the kicker. She announced that if I kept working there, I'd have to follow her house rules. And these weren't small things like keeping my space clean or helping out. No, her rules included: I wasn't allowed to come home after 9 p.m. I couldn't bring tattoo people into the house. She would get to approve what I wore to work. I honestly thought she was joking at first, but she wasn't. She told me in her most serious voice, "As long as you live under my roof, you'll live by my rules." I told her she couldn't ground me because I wasn't 16 anymore. She doubled down. That was the moment I realized I couldn't stay there. I had moved back home out of practicality, not because I needed parenting. So, the very next week, I found a small studio apartment, signed a lease, and started moving my belongings little by little while she was at work. When she came home and found my room half empty, she was furious. She called me ungrateful and sneered, "You think you're grown, huh?" And honestly, yes, that's literally the point. I am grown. I can support myself, I can choose my own job, and I don't need someone dictating what time I can come home like I'm a teenager sneaking in past curfew. I know she'll probably stay upset for a while, but I feel nothing but relief. Moving out meant reclaiming my independence. I'm working, paying my own bills, and living on my own terms again. And while I'll always love my mom, I refuse to be treated like a child just because I needed a temporary place to crash. Sometimes parents forget that once their kids are adults, the relationship has to change. Respect goes both ways.